Hey folks, I am super tired right now because I drank coffee late last night, so I wasn't able to sleep at all. So as I struggle to do this video, I just want to tell you that today's video is going to be a little bit long because we have all these files that we need to change. And without further ado, let's just get started. So the first thing I want you guys to do is go open your Search.js file. That's the first thing we're going to handle. And what I want you to do is I want you to add left to from the native base file, and I want you to add /styles because we're going to move this styles out into assets. So that's the first thing we have to do. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to add some states. LF stands for lead follow because in dancing there's lead and follow. And if the user.length is not equal to 0, then we're gonna just set it to user lead follow. Otherwise, we're gonna set it blank. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add another state called dance, and that's basically gonna do the same thing as lead follow. We're gonna add two more things: minimum age and maximum age. And again, the dance is still kind of the same as lead follow and the dance state. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add two more handlers. We're going to add onRoleChange and onDanceChange, so that when the role changes, when they go to their picker and select lead or follow, then they will set the state for lead or follow. And similarly, when they select from the picker a dance, then it will update the state of the dance. Now, the next thing I want to do, you see all these extra handlers that we have? Well, let's just tighten them up to make them one-liners so they're more easier to read by doing this. And we're good. So with that done, let's move on. I want you to take a look at the styles. We're going to change it to styles.statusbar header padding. That is something that I showed you guys in the last video. So we're going to go do that. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go add your header. And remember what this header does. It actually gives you that little top bar that you see in all the apps that you use. On the left side, we are going to add the toggle drawer, and we're going to give it the menu icon, that little hamburger icon, so that users can see that when they tap on that icon they can open the drawer. And we're just going to give it the title of search, and that's basically your header. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the pickers, and you can see that this picker is for the dances and for the lead follow to handle the states that we have. So let's just tighten this up and put them under some item picker tags, and that will make it look all pretty. So the next thing I want you to change the title of some things. Your traits doesn't really specifically make things obvious, so I just wanted to rename this general preferences. And we're going to add a header here, and we're going to name this partner's preferred preferences or preferred traits. So that would be like the gender of them, whether their body type, their ethnicity, stuff like that. And I want to change your dance goal to your partner's dance goals because this is a search. We're not talking about yourself, we're talking about your partners. So then it should be your partner's dance goals. And that would basically be it. There was one thing that I want you to do. Let's just name it partners preferred dance goals. I want you to take this save that we have here. Remember, we just copy and pasted this from somewhere else. And I want you to rename this as search. With that done, I want you to go over to that cancel button and just completely remove that block because we don't need it. And that will be that. And with that said, I want you to come over here and take this styles.js. I feel like we just added this like last episode, but we don't need it anymore. So let's just go and just delete that. Yeah, let's get rid of it. All right. That's because we changed it. We're going to move this styles from our users to our assets folder, like where it should belong. And that will make it like a global styling assets folder for all of our containers. In login.js, I just want you to do the same. It was like this. I just want you to add, go up 2 folders, add assets. In profile.js, man, we always come back to profile. Like I said, we've been here like a million times already, and you still got a million times more to go. So we're gonna change some things. What are we gonna change? Okay, let's see. We're gonna add those styles. We're gonna add the go up to folders, add the asset styles, and then we are going to go down to this goals. We have this goals array, and we assigned the competition inside of that goals array by doing goals.push. This code does not really look right. It could look better. So all we need to do is, if we have an array and if that state of the competition, if it's checked, we could just do a goals.push to get that competition into the array. And that's the same for performance, the same for social, and the same for training and practice. Now for this submit here, we actually don't need the value, so we're going to get rid of that. Just copy and paste it from somewhere. And this user state country and user state region, well, we don't have those, so we're just going to get rid of the dot state, and we're going to add this dot to the get goals, and that would be that. Next thing I want you to do is, I just wanted you to add these brackets onto this submit. So this submit, we'll call that, remember. And if you haven't already, go to your gender. Where is it? It's right there. And if this still says this state dot body type, then change it to this state dot gender. I mean, you should have changed that already. Similarly for this state ethnic, if it says body type, change to ethnic. And that's pretty much it for this one. So that's good. So your Segas. This was taken from a web app. That means that it won't work for your mobile app. This alert, it actually does nothing because that's a web app thing. So what I want you to do is, I just wanted you to add navigation service.navigate search. So we're going to go back to our search page. So that's basically it for this. And one last thing that I want you to do is, I want you to go to your assets folder, make a new file. We're going to call it styles.js. And I want you to open up that other styles.js folder under user, copy what's in there, put it in this styles folder. And that would be that. Go back to your styles.js that you have in users. Let's just delete that because we don't need that anymore. And that's it. I think we have another style somewhere. Yeah, we don't need that either. Let's just get rid of that too, because everything is referencing that global styles folder within the assets now. So it's quite a long video, wasn't it? But it was pretty simple. We just did some small changes here and there in the search, the login, the profile.js, segas.js, and the styling sheet. The styles. And without further ado, join that mailing list. You knew I was going to say that. I mean, I've been saying that for the past like 27 episodes, or this is episode 28. But join that mailing list and you'll get all these changes. Other than that, please rate, comment, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and connect with me on social media. Like, a guy just added me on LinkedIn, and he told me that he found me through all my videos. And that was awesome, because what we programmers or students, we don't do enough of is just go out there reaching out and networking. And I love when people do that. So go ahead, do that, network with me, add me on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever I have in the description below. So I'll see you guys later.